5 things I fucking hate about Ireland. Well, it's not that deep. 5 things I love about Ireland, 5 things I hate about Ireland. Last week, I did a podcast on the US election, so I said this week I'd kind of take it back to Ireland and, just give you a kind of ranked tier list of what I like about the country and what I don't. Hope you're all doing well out there. Right now in Ireland, it's getting a bit colder, but I like it. I've seen Oasis are after selling out all their tickets for the Croke Park gig, which, Irish people love nostalgia. If there's one thing the Irish public have always gravitated towards, it's the 2 white lads acting the gowl gimmick. You see it all the time, whether it's Kneecap, Rubber Bandits, TPM, Versatile, even on TV, The Young Offenders, Damo and Ivor. Well, that was just one right-wing nutjob having an identity crisis. But as you can see, it works every time. And preferably a middle-class duo cosplaying as their working-class counterparts, because why hire a working-class person when you can just hire your nephew? So I always said, if I had a twin, I'd be the biggest Irish rap group of all time. Or we'd be the biggest Irish rap group of all time. But alas, it's just me. So online niche content creation is my lot in life. But anyway, let me get into the list and talk about the 5 things I love about Ireland. The fifth on our list, because I think I'll do this tier, kind of do top 5, top 4, top 3, like the X Factor, just to make it more entertaining for the listener. But the 5th thing that I most like about Ireland is the animals. I feel very safe in Ireland. Ireland's a very safe country when it comes to animals. Like, I feel like if I was lost in a forest, there's no animal I'd really fear running into. I mean, maybe like a wild dog, but like I'm a dog person, so like I'd get on well with the dogs. Even a wild cat, I mean, cats are kind of distant anyway, so I wouldn't really be afraid of them. The only animal that I was afraid of in the wild in Ireland growing up was the fox. But as I've grown up and I've moved out of the city, I realise foxes really ain't about it. Like they're small. They're smaller than dogs. Like they're not that dangerous. Like I saw a fox the other day when I was going on a walk, and he just kind of looked at me and ran. Like he wasn't about shit. So I'm not afraid of any animal in the Irish forest. There's like, you go to the States, and in their wilderness you'll find snakes and crocodiles and alligators. Very scary place. But in Ireland, as we know, St. Patrick got rid of the snakes in animal form anyway. There's plenty of snakes running around in human form. So maybe I'd actually be safer if I got trapped in a forest in West Cork for like 50 days than I would be a week in Dublin City or in Cork City, because there's loads of snakes in that area. So yeah, that's 5th on the list. Things I like about Ireland, the animals. 4th, I like the size of Ireland. It's a very compact country. Like, it's a very small island. You could probably fit in your pocket, and you only realise this when you go abroad, because I had the misfortune of getting a 23-hour train journey from New York City to Chicago, and God, that was one of the worst experiences of my life. I said to God on that trip, if you get me off this train, I promise to never complain about any journey I have to do in the Republic of Ireland again, because that it was torture. It was torture. 23 hours on the train, and most of it was dark as well, so I couldn't see anything outside. So it makes me just makes me happy knowing that I live in Ireland and that the country's small, and you can go to most places within, at most 4 to 5 hours. So that's a good thing about Ireland, and that's number 4 on the list. Number 3, I like how mediocre we are at every sport. Like, Irish people love to take part in sports, whether it be football, rugby. We're very mediocre at both those sports, by the way. We're actually terrible at football at the moment, and very mediocre at rugby, despite what the rugby heads will say, because we've never reached past the quarter final in a Rugby World Cup, so we are very average at that as well. But we take part in everything. Like, we were taking part in weird gymnastic stuff and won a gold medal. Reese McClenaghan, I think his name was, won gold at the Olympics this year in the Plummel horse, whatever that is. He was kind of on a table doing cool moves, and I was kind of like, I wouldn't be caught dead watching this, but because we're good at it and we won a gold medal, I was there chanting, yeah, go Reese, But yeah, that's one thing we seem to be good at. We're also good at boxing, and you see, this summer, right wingers out of nowhere, they all became heavily invested in women's boxing. Now some may say that was just because they thought Ayman Khalif was a man and they wanted to use it for their political discourse, but maybe they just did get into women's boxing this summer. But before that, Irish people, we've always been into women boxing because our best boxer was Katie Taylor. And Katie Taylor won gold back in 2012, and that was brilliant for the Irish public. It really got the Irish public into boxing, even though Irish people love boxing the head off each other anyway. So that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's third on the list of things that I love about Ireland. Second on the list, it's got to be my own county, Cork. I don't really like Cork people that much, but I like how big Cork is. Even though I say Ireland's quite compact, if one county could go off and become a country of its own and do a decent deal of it, I reckon it would be Cork, because Cork is very vast. You have it would actually take you, I'd say, longer to go from Skull, which is West Cork, to Youghal in East Cork than it would to go from Cork City to Dublin. That's how big Cork as a county is. It doesn't even get recognition for how big it is, because everyone knows Dublin's the capital because they have twice the amount of population, but they don't have the scenery that Cork has. That's why Cork is the best county. So that's the second best thing about Ireland. And the best thing about Ireland is the weather. I hear a lot of people talk about, I wish we'd Turkish weather, Bulgarian weather. You're not made for that. The Irish weather is perfect, maybe I'm a bit biased because we're at the end of September and I've probably had the last 5 months the best of the Irish weather, but I think Irish weather is amazing. Even when it's grey and cloudy like this, it's perfect. It suits me. I don't understand people that say they want it to be hot all the time. If you've to work, that's going to fry your brain real quick. The Irish weather is perfect, and it was brought home to me a few days ago. I was talking to one of my neighbours from northern Italy, and I was saying, the Irish weather must be a shock to you. And he was saying, no. He much prefers the Irish weather because the weather in north of Italy is too hot. So that just goes to show you, people always think the grass is greener on the other side. Ireland has the best weather, and anybody that's hating on the Irish weather, fuck you. So that's the list of the things I love. I felt like I needed to do 5 things I like as well, to put some positivity to go with the toxicity and venom of the 5 things I hate about Ireland. So let's get into the 5 things I hate about Ireland. But before I do that,